Shameless Season 3 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important. If you weren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Shameless, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And while I never did reviews of Shameless on this channel before when Shameless was airing, I did do a Shameless series finale rant video. So, if you've seen every single episode of Shameless, all 11 seasons, and want to jump ahead, click right here with about 20 seconds left to go in the video. That's the end screen. And you can jump ahead and hear my thoughts on what was the clusterfuck of a Shameless series finale. But great stuff from here for a while. The later seasons, not a fan of. But anyway, this will be Shameless Season 3, Episode 2. The title of this episode is called The American Dream. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Fiona wakes up next to Jimmy, freaking out that she has to pay the property taxes. And while Fiona's in the shower, Jimmy goes in there and takes a dump. That is not cool. If any woman did that while I was in the shower, I would be pissed. I know you gotta go when you gotta go, but hold that shit in. Deb lets Frank in her room to sleep. Lip finds out that Fiona used the property tax money for the club night, the reservation for the club night. Debs brings Frank some food and asks him to help her with her work, her project, and Frank responds with too much noise. He tells her he needs to sleep. Fiona negotiates new terms with Meg. She's going to get 80% of the profits and Meg will get 20, but Fiona has to provide her own alcohol. Ian bangs another guy and Mickey shows up, beats the crap out of the other guy as he's out of jail early. Sheila almost throws Jaime out by accident as she's not getting much sleep these days because all Jaime does is cry all day long. Lip sells some pot to a city youth teen. Fiona and V go to get alcohol from Kevin's distributor, and the distributor needs something more than what she's offering, so he needs a down payment. So Fiona goes to Jimmy for money so she can get more alcohol from Kev's distributor, and Jimmy tells Fiona he doesn't have money right now. Jimmy is, well, he's broke. Fiona decides to write the distributor a check, as she says the money will be there when it clears. V's not too sure of that. Mandy talks to Mr. Healy about Lip. She wants to see what else she can do to make him successful. She really cares about Lip's future. Carl tells Jimmy he's more like their maid now. Frank's wearing Fiona's jeans as shorts, so he cut Fiona's jeans and he's wearing really short shorts. It's pretty hilarious. Ian asks Mandy how he knows if a guy likes him. Debbie is, I'm going to start calling her Debbie, I don't like calling her Debs, is watching Jaime, and he just won't stop crying. Beto, the henchman of Estefania's dad, breaks one of Jimmy's fingers for trying to steal a Porsche so he can get some more money. Debbie comes to the alibi room with Jaime, needs Frank to help to get him to shut up. And Frank gives Jaime some Valium. Frank said it worked with Debbie when she was an infant. Fiona, with V's help, gets a douchebag's phone, and more importantly, his email list, as he works at the club, and now she has all his contacts. Lip doesn't think Fiona is going to make the money for the property tax. Frank's being a jerk, and he ruins Debbie's school project, and Debbie snaps. She beats the crap out of Frank with a pillowcase full of stuff. She's basically teabagging him over and over and over and over again. Some douchebag, like, higher-up guy wants Fiona to pay $1,000 for her night at the club for, like, insurances and stuff like that, and licenses. Kev's wife shows up at his house when V's home and Kev's not home. V didn't know that Kevin was married. Frank asks to sleep in Tommy's garage. Tommy says no. Kermit says he can't stay with him either. Frank calls child services on the Gallagher house. So they kicked him out of the house. and he called child services on them. So Frank goes to Sheila's to try to stay, and he's able to stay there because once again he was able to shut Jaime up with the Valium. Sheila and Jody are relieved. They're going to get some sleep. Fiona only made $900 profit at the club party after paying everybody out and the money she owed for alcohol and the bigwig guy for insurances and licenses or whatever it was. And then Fiona arrives home with V sad and says, can she stay at her place tonight? Fiona says, yeah, sure. And then Lip confronts Fiona about the money and her not consulting the family before making a decision. But Lip made money for parking cars, and he got people to go to the party, saying this one band's going to be there. And Lip mentions that he should start handling the money for the family. And then we end with Frank sleeping with Jaime in a mid-credits scene to, of course, officially end the episode. So there was a lot of good stuff in this episode. I enjoyed it. I'm going to score the episode an 8.6 out of 10. The character of the episode for the females is going to be Debbie. She absolutely snapped. She was like the one kid besides Liam that hasn't treated Frank like shit yet, but Frank wouldn't done it to make her go ballistic by fucking up her popsicle stick house thing that she was making for school, and she let Frank have it. And then for the males, I'm going to give the episode to Frank. So Frank and Debbie are our two spotlight characters of the episode, although Fiona did a lot in this episode too, but Debbie just had her moment where she couldn't take any more of Frank's BS, and she was the only one that was happy that he was back. Not anymore. So you've heard what I had to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Shameless and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you Hulk smash that like button. I'll wait. Only takes you a second. Share the video with anyone you know. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode. What would you score the episode, and whom would be your male and female characters of the episode? Remember to click right here. Remember to click right here for my Shameless series finale rant. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.